Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has caught the attention of the entire Asia-Pacific region, the recent plans of the Philippines to acquire advanced missile systems from the United States. This development is not just a routine defense upgrade, it's a statement of intent, sovereignty, and strategic planning, and it could shape the balance of power in the region for years to come. Over the past few months, there have been growing reports and official statements suggesting that the Philippines is seriously considering procuring the Typhon Mid-Range Capability system, a highly sophisticated missile launcher capable of defending territorial waters and airspace effectively. This system is designed to target threats at mid-range distances, making it a valuable asset for a country like the Philippines, which faces ongoing maritime disputes, particularly in the South China Sea. For decades, this part of the world has been a hotspot of tension, with overlapping claims, frequent naval encounters, and strategic maneuvers from major regional powers. In this context, the decision by Manila to look towards the U.S. for missile defense reflects a desire to strengthen its deterrence capabilities, ensure national security, and maintain a credible posture against potential aggression. The Philippine government has openly stated that these systems are aimed at safeguarding sovereignty and protecting its maritime boundaries. The defense minister has emphasized that the focus is on acquiring systems with mid-range capabilities, which can provide flexible, responsive, and layered defense. These are not aggressive tools of war, they are instruments of deterrence, designed to protect the nation in times of crisis. Moreover, the United States has historically conducted joint military exercises in the Philippines, often bringing missile batteries and other equipment for temporary deployments. The latest developments suggest a shift towards a more permanent arrangement, where these defense systems could remain in the country on a long-term basis, ensuring rapid response capabilities for Philippine forces while also reinforcing the long-standing security partnership between Manila and Washington. However, as with any major defense procurement, there are challenges and concerns that cannot be overlooked. The first and perhaps most vocal opposition comes from China. Beijing has repeatedly criticized the planned acquisition, arguing that it could trigger an arms race in the region. While these concerns are understandable, it's also true that the Philippines is not seeking an offensive capability that could threaten its neighbors. Rather, this is a defensive measure, a step towards ensuring that its forces are equipped to respond to incursions or threats to sovereignty. Another significant challenge is financial. High-end missile systems, such as the Typhon, require not only a considerable initial investment but also ongoing maintenance, training, and logistical support. For a developing nation like the Philippines, balancing these costs against other national priorities is no small feat. There are questions about budget allocation, cost efficiency, and long-term sustainability, all of which the government has to carefully consider. From a strategic point of view, however, the benefits of acquiring such systems could outweigh the costs. They enhance deterrence, provide a credible defense, and send a clear signal to both allies and adversaries that the Philippines is serious about protecting its territory. Analysts also point out that mid-range missile systems like these are flexible. They can be deployed in various terrains, from coastal regions to inland military bases, and can integrate seamlessly with existing defense infrastructure. Based on credible sources and official statements, it is expected that if the acquisition proceeds smoothly, the Philippines could start receiving these missile systems around 2026. This timeline reflects the usual procurement, training, and deployment process for advanced military hardware, including negotiations, technical adjustments, and integration into the armed forces. By 2026, if everything goes according to plan, the Typhon Mid-Range Capability system could be a fully operational part of the Philippine defense strategy, providing both a shield and a statement of strategic independence. From a personal perspective, I see this development as a logical and necessary step for Manila. In today's complex geopolitical environment, having credible defense systems is not optional, it is essential. Countries in the Asia-Pacific are increasingly modernizing their military capabilities, and smaller nations must ensure they are not left vulnerable. This is not about aggression, it's about survival, preparedness, and deterrence. The Philippines' decision also reflects a broader trend of strengthening alliances and partnerships. Working closely with the U.S. allows the country to access advanced technology, training, and operational knowledge that might otherwise be out of reach. Such cooperation enhances not only defense capabilities but also strategic credibility on the international stage. It is important to note that these systems, while advanced, are part of a larger, layered defense strategy. They do not exist in isolation. The Philippines is simultaneously modernizing other branches of its armed forces, improving naval capabilities, strengthening air defense, and investing in intelligence and surveillance infrastructure. The missile systems are a critical piece of this puzzle, complementing other assets to create a coherent and robust national defense posture. For viewers who may be worried about escalation, it is essential to understand that the Philippines is taking a measured approach. The focus is on protection, not provocation. The missiles in question are designed for mid-range defensive purposes, and there is no indication that they are intended for offensive operations beyond territorial waters. The balance between deterrence and diplomacy is delicate, but Manila appears determined to manage it responsibly. In conclusion, the potential acquisition of the Typhon Mid-Range Capability system by the Philippines is a story of strategic foresight, national defense, and regional dynamics. By 2026, if the procurement is successful, these missile systems will likely become a tangible symbol of Manila's commitment to sovereignty and security. From both a defense analyst's viewpoint and a personal perspective, this move is understandable, necessary, and carefully considered. While challenges exist, financial, political, and diplomatic, the long-term benefits in terms of deterrence, readiness, and regional influence are substantial. It will be fascinating to watch how this development unfolds over the coming years and what impact it will have on the broader Asia-Pacific security landscape. Stay tuned, because developments like these are shaping the future of regional defense, and for countries like the Philippines, they represent a step toward self-reliance, strategic clarity, and a more secure tomorrow.